One of early 2013's best games is back, and nicer than ever before. It's Tomb Raider, the definitive edition for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Now, I think the very first thing I've got to mention is that if you played the quote-unquote original version of Tomb Raider on the PC in Ultra Omega Spec'd Out mode, in other words, if you had a good computer with a powerful graphics card and you played through the game on the highest resolution, this definitive version pretty much looks like that version. Yeah, some of the characters have been slightly tweaked, including Lara herself, but for the most part, all the bells and whistles from the PC version running on Ultra or high-end or whatever you want to call it is pretty much what the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One versions look like now. Since I already played through that particular version on PC last time around, I wasn't as impressed as probably most of you guys are going to be if you're coming off of the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 version. Now, that doesn't mean I'm speaking ill or negative of the game. This is a beautiful game, but it's just not as impressive to me. It's not this huge jump because I already experienced it with all the bells and whistles last go round. That said, the audio was awesome. I don't know what it is, but the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, they have some really kick-ass audio. The music and the sound effects and everything just comes blaring out of my surround sound like never before. And I just really, really enjoyed that. That impressed me more so than anything. But like I said, don't get me wrong, this is still one stunning looking game. There are so many particle effects and just such a high level of polygons in everything from the environment to the individual characters. It just, the audio-visual presentation overall is just amazing. Now, zeroing in on some specific interesting features, both the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 version of the game have voice commands. Of course, with the PlayStation 4, you're going to need the PS4 camera in order to say things like show map, for example. But there are other ones, and there's even some unique Kinect features that I've heard about, although I played through the PlayStation 4 version. Other differences between the two, apparently, from what I've been told, the PS4 version runs a little bit smoother. But again, I haven't played through both, so you're gonna have to let me know if there's any truth in that. The rest of the game is pretty much exactly the same as the first time around. You get the same incredible gameplay, the great exploration incentives, phenomenal combat, basically one of the best games of 2013 made a little bit nicer and sounding a whole hell of a lot better. Also included is all the DLC that was released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, but there really isn't too much to say about that because it was really more fluff DLC than anything else. All I can tell you guys right now is that if you have not played Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 3, PC, or Xbox 360, the definitive version is most certainly the one you're going to want to play. It feels slightly more refined, looks beautiful, sounds incredible, and includes all the DLC. What more could you possibly ask for? And lately, the price is really cheap. You can get the game for $30 or just a little bit over. So I highly recommend you, number one, go check out ProjectCoe.com for the full written review, which goes into far more detail on the gameplay and other features like that. And then number 2, once you're done reading the review, go ahead and download the game or run to your local retailer and pick it up. This really was one of the best games in 2013, and as of right now, in 2014, it's also one of the best games out there, so go check it out. Do